welcome to this green Tara transmission, invoking a liberation from all mental and energetic poisons. And as always, breathing and opening. Breathing and opening, and with your breath connecting to the great web of life. On the in-breath, invoking light from the universe around. Light into the physical body, all cells, bones, blood, organs. On the out-breath, just releasing anything you need to release back to the universe. Back to the light. Releasing anything in your field that needs to go, that can go at this stage. Light into all systems of the body, the digestive system, releasing any stuck energies there. With light, sending it back on the out-breath, back to the universe. On the in-breath, allowing more light into your field. And all other systems, light on the in-breath, nervous system. On the out-breath, releasing anything in the nervous system that can be released back to the universe. Other people's energies, or programming, or shock, or trauma, releasing back to the light. And also reproductive system, releasing on the out-breath other people's energies, sexual energies, projections. On the in-breath, allowing more light into your field. And following that cycle of breath. Following that cycle of breath. On the in-breath, inviting a higher frequency energy into your field, and on the out-breath, releasing lower frequency energies. Allowing more light to return to you, aligning your whole field with your infinite multidimensional self. Breathing and opening. And there's always a call to your team in spirit of the highest light and resonance. Your higher self, monadic self, the oversoul, will help us guides, angels, archangels, inner earth beings, star races, galactic councils, Elohim. Come be with you. All the teams working with you, ascension teams, medical teams, come be with you. And open and breathe, open and breathe. And I ask your oversoul to upgrade and educate and elevate all of the beings and committees working with you, your higher self, all guides, all angels, all archangels, all star beings, all galactic councils, all inner earth beings. raising all beings working with you to the highest light. And just open and allow that to happen. Just upgrading and updating all of your committees. Sometimes there are beings that work with us that need to just move on, and we invite new beings. Just upgrading all the beings working with us. And I call to the archangels of the horizontal plane, beginning in the east with Raphael. Archangel of air. The symbol is a caduceus, a crystal wand, 2 golden serpents, and where they meet at the top, 2 golden wings. As you focus on the symbol, invoke the energy of this angel, which is emerald green fire. Invoking that fire into your field, and breathing and opening. Allowing this angel to hold you in this transmission. And breathe and open. And to the south is Michael, Archangel of Fire. The symbol is a great sword of light, some 5 or 6 foot long, and the energy is electric blue fire. As you focus on the symbol, invoking that fire into your field to hold and support you in this journey. Breathe and open. And to the west is Gabriel, Archangel of Water, messenger angel. The symbol of this angel is a great chalice, a silver chalice of light. And the energy is diamond white fire. As you focus on the symbol, calling that fire into your field to hold and support you and purify your energy fields. Clear and cleanse with diamond white fire. From the cellular level to the structural level, bones, blood, organs, to the energetic chakra system. And breathe and open. Breathe and open. And to the north is Uriel, Archangel of Earth, of structure, of power, of light. The symbol is a golden pentacle, a 5-pointed star in a circle of light. And the energy is ruby red fire, invoking that energy into your field to hold and support you on this journey, to hold and support you on this journey. And breathe for angels, for energies, and open. and open. And let's call to the vertical force angels, Metatron and Sandalphon. Metatron, from the great central sun, calling down that light through the stargate of our sun, gold and white grid of light. Bring it down into the space where you are, down into the room, down towards top of head. The crown chakra opens. A great sphere of crystal and gold light opens, allowing that light from the central sun into all layers, levels and dimensions of the crown. Releasing anything that needs to go. Allowing more light into the crown, strengthening your connection to the universe and to your team and spirit. Clearing all impediments, opening the way, and breathe. And bring that light down to the third eye that opens to the head. A great sphere of crystal and peridot green light opens. Again, allowing the light from the grid to infuse all layers, levels and dimensions of the third eye, clearing what can be cleared and invigorating what can be invigorated. And open, lining third eye and crown with the Christ grid. And bringing that energy down to the throat that opens, a great sphere of majestic blue light opens. Again, allowing the Christ grid to infuse all layers, levels and dimensions of the throat. Allowing a release of energies that can be released, of programming. And infusing the throat with more light. Breathe and open, breathe and open. And bringing the grid down to the heart that opens, a great sphere of starlight opens. Again, allowing light into all layers, levels and dimensions of the heart. And anchoring the grid in the heart. So from the heart upwards, you are anchored in the light from the great central sun, the Christ grid. Breathe and open, allowing this light to hold you and connect you more powerfully to the great web of life. Xandophon to bring up that crystalline grid up to the feet. Feet chakras open, allowing light to rise up through the feet and up through the legs. Around the legs up to the base chakra that opens. A great sphere of shimmering platinum light opens. Again, allowing light into all layers, levels, and dimensions of the base. And breathe and open. Allowing that light up to the sacral that opens. A great sphere of pearl pink light opens. Again, allowing that light to infuse all the layers, levels and dimensions of this chakra. Releasing what can be released from this life and any other lifetime back to the grid. Allowing the light up to the solar plexus that opens. A great sphere of gold and rainbow light opens. Allowing light into all layers, levels and dimensions of this chakra. Releasing what can be released, and open and breathe. And bring the energy up to the heart, anchoring into the heart. Allow all chakras from the heart down to align with this grid, this purifying grid from the earth, Gaia. This crystal white, fairy white grid. Six angels, six energies, and open, and open, and open. And into this transmission, let's invite the energies of the great goddess Green Tara. Green Tara, who is considered a bodhisattva in Mahayana Buddhism. And also revered in other forms of Buddhism. Green Tara is a great protector of many sources of suffering in this 3D world. She also acts as a great guardian against lower astral and lower galactic energies and entities. Green Tara is known as the mother of all liberation. And breathe. And just opening to her energy now, fusing your field as this space is held by the 6 archangels, allowing the great goddess Green Tara to enter. Bow down to you, Green Tara, great goddess, liberator from suffering, generated as this world moves through a great darkness and polarization. You bring liberation from this paradigm and all associated suffering connected to birth, old age, sickness and death. You are the great protector who helps us move safely across the great ocean of existence. We call to you to assist us in unbinding us from all negative karma and associated stories, beliefs, attitudes, judgments, lower frequency thoughts, ignorance and all bondage. We call to you and request refuge and your blessings in our hearts and minds. Great Goddess, we ask you to purify all impurities we have picked up from the 3D matrix, impurities of mind, of heart, of body, of ego, of our choices, our speech and our actions. Purify us from pride, all delusions, ignorance, hatred, rage, envy, attachments, aversions, and all lower astral and galactic energies and entities. Assist us in this great cleansing of all mental and energetic poisons, so that we may vibrate at a higher frequency and know our true Buddha nature. Just invoking Green Tara with this invocation, allowing her to touch you and begin to infuse your field with her energy. This Bodhisattva, goddess energy. Feeling her energy held in the space, this great cleansing energy. And breathe and open. As you do so, evoke now a past memory that generates some level of suffering in your field. Evoke now a past memory that evokes some level of suffering, perhaps not the most traumatic, but a memory that generates some level of suffering. Notice in your body the energy of this suffering. Where is this energy resonating? go into that energy. What are the feelings in this energy? What are the judgments and the feelings? Perhaps judgments of self, of other, perhaps judgments of situations, perhaps self-hatred. Remembering the crystalline grid of the earth up to the heart, and anywhere you have taken on other people's energies, thoughts, angers, judgments, blame, speech, into this energy that you're holding. Give permission now for it to release back to the grid. Releasing it back to the grid. Draining other people's energy. And breathe and allow Tara to begin to purify your energy fields of this energy, transforming any poisons in your field, any poisons in the heart or mind or body. Ask Tara to cleanse all mental poisons associated with this issue, this situation in the past, neutralizing suffering in your being, neutralizing all energies that do not serve you. Just allowing Tara to hold and transform you as the angels hold the space. realizing that suffering is not the best way to grow. Realize that you are a Buddha in learning. You are always doing your best. Perfection is an impossible demand we make of ourselves. In this 3D dimension, as it ascends, we can grow through pain and joy. Remember, mistakes are learning opportunities. And if you can, bring to mind, what is one learning from this situation that you can embrace now? One learning. See if you can find the higher learning which makes it more possible not to repeat these patterns of suffering. When we find the learning, when we find the lesson, when we find the thing that we can embrace, the quality perhaps. We do not need to repeat the lesson, repeat the programming, the story. We bow down to you, great Goddess, Green Tara, liberator of suffering, all suffering generated from this world. As it moves through a great darkness and polarization, you bring liberation from this paradigm and all associated suffering connected herein to birth, old age, sickness and death. You are the great protector who helps us safely move across this great ocean of existence. We call to you to assist in unbinding us from all negative karma and all associated stories, beliefs, attitudes, judgments, lower frequency thoughts, ignorance and all bondage. We call to you and request refuge and your blessings in our hearts and minds. Great Goddess, we ask you to purify all impurities we have picked up from the 3D matrix. Impurities of mind, of heart, of body, of ego, of our choices, our speech and our actions. Purify us from pride, all delusions, ignorance, hatred, rage, envy, attachments and aversions, all lower astral and galactic energies and entities. Assist us in this cleansing of all mental and energetic poisons, so that we may vibrate at a higher frequency and know our true Buddha nature. Just dissipating and transforming all energies connected to this past issue, this past memory, dissolving, cleansing your field, allowing a higher light into your energy field, a higher light as you clear all poisons and suffering in your body, allowing a higher light into the pain body, transforming the pain and breathing and opening. And let's now evoke a present life issue, one that generates suffering in your body or your energy field, a present issue or situation. Where in your body do you feel the energy of this issue or situation? What are the feelings you're holding about this? What are the judgments? Self-judgment perhaps, judgment of others, self-hatred. Remembering the earth grid, releasing other people's energy, other people's thoughts, emotions, judgments, blames, speech, actions, the impact of actions from your field. Drain it away into the grid. Breathe and allow Tara to purify your energy fields of this energy, purifying heart, mind and body, cleansing all mental poisons, neutralizing all suffering in the mind and heart. Anything that doesn't serve you, allowing Tara now to neutralize. bringing a higher frequency of light and compassion into your field. Compassion for self. Realize you are a Buddha in learning. You're always doing your best. Perfection is of course an impossible demand. In this ascending matrix we grow through both pain and joy. Mistakes are learning opportunities. And what is the learning from this situation? If we can get the learning, we do not have to repeat the story. Breathing and opening, just allowing insight around the situation, hoping to gain from the situation. And we can learn through great challenge, we can learn through suffering. It is one way. Not the only way, but it's one way. And certainly in the 3D matrix, it is the main way of growth. Bow down to you, great Tara, great goddess, liberator from all suffering generated in this world. This world, as it moves through a great darkness and polarization, you bring liberation from this 3D paradigm and all associated suffering connecting to birth, old age, sickness and death. You are the great protector who helps us safely move across this great ocean of existence. We call to you to assist unbinding us from all negative karma, all associated stories, beliefs, attitudes, judgments, lower frequency thoughts, ignorance and bondage. We call to you and request refuge and your blessings in our hearts and minds. Great Goddess, we ask you to purify all impurities we picked up from this 3D matrix. Impurities of mind, of heart, of body, of ego, of choices, our speech, our actions. Purify us from pride, delusions, ignorance, hatred, rage, envy, attachments and aversions, all lower astral and galactic energies and entities. Assist us in this great cleansing of all mental and energetic poisons, so we may vibrate at a higher frequency and know our true Buddha nature. Breathing and allowing this purification to continue, transformation as Tara can bring a greater light into the field, a greater compassion. Realizing we're a Buddha in learning, we're always doing our best. Perfection, of course, is an impossible demand. We grow through pain and joy. Mistakes are learning opportunities. And breathing. And finally, let's invite any other energies or poisons from this lifetime or any other lifetime bleeding through that can now be cleared in this transmission. Energies vibrating in the heart, mind and emotional bodies that need clearing. Perhaps energies of abandonment or betrayal, entrapment or persecution, limitation, blame, ill will, fear, anxiety, distress, despair or hopelessness. Remembering the grid of the earth and surrendering other people's energies and judgments back to the earth, releasing it out of your field. Out of your field. And calling to Tara for a great cleansing in the heart, mind and body, cleansing of all mental poisons, all suffering, all energies in heart, mind and body that do not serve you. Calling now to Tara. Great Tara, we bow down to you, great Goddess, liberator from all suffering, generated in this 3D world, as it moves through a great darkness and polarization. You bring liberation from this 3D paradigm and all associated suffering connected to birth, old age, sickness and death. You are the great protector who helps us move safely across the great ocean of existence. We call to you to assist unbinding us from all negative karma, all associated stories, beliefs, attitudes, judgments, lower frequency thinking, ignorance and bondage. We call to you and request refuge and your blessing in our hearts and minds. Great Goddess, we ask you to purify all impurities we've picked up from the 3D matrix, impurities of mind, of heart, of body, of ego, of choices, of speech and actions. Purify us from pride, delusions, ignorance, hatred, rage, envy, attachments and aversions, all lower astral and galactic energies and entities. Assist us in this cleansing of all mental and energetic poisons, so we may vibrate at a higher frequency and know our true Buddha nature. And breathe and allow Tara to purify the fields, purifying the fields, upgrading and uplifting and cleansing all energies that need to be cleansed. Upgrading, bringing a higher light into the field. More compassion, more self-love. Love of all the family of ego selves, all vulnerability within us, love and compassion to all aspects that feel abandoned or betrayed or hurt or shamed. Sending love to all aspects of our vulnerability. Sending love to the body, the temple of the great sacred spirit. Sending love and compassion to every cell of the body. And breathe, and breathe. And finally, let's ask Tara to assist us in awakening the Buddha within. Awakening the Buddha within, our Buddha nature, the inner guide, the inner teacher, the part of us that's beyond all suffering, the part of us that dances in the web of all creation, the part of us that is in connection with the wisdom of the multiverse, the part of us that grows through joy, that grows through love, through bliss. There are no limits to this part. Inviting that energy into every cell of the body. And into your very essence of your heart. And from there opening, radiating a great light out into your whole energy field, the Buddha within. The inner guide, the inner teacher. The part of us beyond all suffering, the part that dances in the great web of all life, all creation. Breathing and opening. Allow the light of Tara to infuse this Buddha nature, awaken it within us. Awaken this great light within. And breathe and open, allowing this transformation, this activation, every cell of the body, in all layers, levels and dimensions of the physical, etheric, emotional and mental bodies. The Buddha within the mind. The Buddha within the heart, the Buddha within each chakra, energy center, the Buddha within the body, and breathe. Thanking Tara and all beings of light working with Tara. Thanking Tara, Green Tara, Great Goddess, and all beings of light working with Tara. Allowing that energy now to gently step back from your field. Thanking your team and spirit of the highest light and resonance, and thanking all angels of the horizontal plane and the vertical plane, Metatron and Sandalphon, the horizontal plane, Uriel, Gabriel, Michael and Raphael. Allowing them all to step back. Feeling the resonance of this transmission resonating through every cell of your body, the bones, the blood, the organs, your energy field. As always, this transmission is offered to you with love and blessings. Love and blessings.